Tonight for hundreds of Tri-Staters living in 5 different nuisance apartments. They'll soon find out who's actually going to be in charge of bringing them all up to code. You can see some of the issues just behind me here. Representatives for the out-of-town landlord were actually in court today. 9 on your side's Roseanne Aragon joins us live from the courthouse with the latest on what's going on. Ro?
Craig, the receiver hasn't been set yet, not set in stone, but what was in court today was a question of just how qualified that receiver is and the managing agency in making sure that these properties are cared for. Properties gaining more than 1,800 code violations. Conditions so rough, this judge ruled it a public nuisance. Today, the New Jersey-based company that owns the properties, PF Holdings, was in court, defending their right to revive the property.
I have definitively stated that a receiver will be appointed. The only question now is who that receiver should be.
5 properties, including N-Town and Burton apartments, with more than 1,000 residents, many unhappy.
Issues with people being in the building that we don't know. Doors is not locked. It's just ridiculous.
Officials citing broken promises.
They never planned to do right by the residents. They never planned to do right by our community. They planned from the start to get as much money as they could out of this.
Ohio law says the receiver needs to be an Ohio resident. The lender suggested Millhouse Development Representative Jody Ridings, the current manager of the Gantry in Northside.
Make them safe and secure and healthy place for these people to live.
But PF Holdings attorney challenged her commitment, lack of experience with HUD housing and finance experience.
Of all the people who have stepped into this matter, the one who's been nominated is not the most qualified person.
The lender's attorney, Chris Cathy, says her extensive background in property management will allow her to oversee and find a team. Prospective manager and former police officer Kevin Flynn has turned around apartments in dire need since the 90s.
After we look at all the issues, we're going to be addressing those vigorously and aggressively.
His plan involves security cameras. The details of the plan will be discussed on Monday.
Roseanne Aragon reporting tonight. The judge said it will likely be Ridings. She asked Ridings to review what duties would be expected of her from the court before making a final decision. They will be back in court, by the way, on Monday.